Today I'm going to show you a gorgeous and very classy vehicle. It is Aston Martin DB11 Convertible. This vehicle was definitely made for Miami streets for you to enjoy. It is convertible. You're going to drop the top off and enjoy driving these beautiful streets of Miami. So I'm going to start with the car key. It's just 3 buttons here. One is to open your vehicle. The top one is to close your vehicle. And the second bottom is to open the trunk. You're going to hold the button, and then you actually have to walk to the car and open the trunk manually with your hands. So again, you hold in this button and it pops up, and then you need to open the trunk manually. You do have some space, but it's quite limited, so keep that in mind when you're planning your trip in Aston Martin. I think you can put at least one carry-on luggage, but definitely the standard size luggage is not going to fit here. So now let's approach this beautiful vehicle. To get in, you need to hold this part of the handle, and then you pull it to yourself. That's how you get in. Here, I wanted to show you that if you have a passenger that needs to sit behind you, you just pull this little handle here to let them go in. All right, so once you're in the car, you want to make sure that you get seated very comfortably. To do that, you have controls on the right from your seat. You move back and front and seat down and up. You also have memory here in case you want to memorize some of the sitting positions. And if you need support for your back, that's how you give more support and then release the support. Now it's time to show you how to operate the top down and top up. To do that, you need to start the car. And now you can press in this button on the center console. When you press it in, the drop top closes. You need to give it some time and wait until the message on your dashboard computer, which tells you that the drop top is now closed. There you go. And now to open it, you simply pull this button to yourself to open the drop top. Also give it some time and wait for the message on the dashboard computer. There's one more thing I want to mention about the drop top. When you lock it, when you close it, the rear windows, which you have right there, they're not being closed automatically. You actually need to keep pushing the button in, so it also closes the rear windows. Let me show you. So you go for the closing the drop top. It's easy, but sometimes it's confusing. And now you hold it again to lock the windows. Now let me get you comfortable with all the buttons on the center console. So we have the start and stop button right here in the middle. You press the brake pedal, and that's how you start your vehicle. Here we have drive button to start your driving. To park your car, use this parking button. Reverse is right here, and on the right you have neutral. Under this, you have all the climate controls. And to decrease the temperature, you simply press it down. To increase, press up. Same thing with the speed controls of the ventilation. You press down to decrease the ventilation, press up to increase the ventilation. That's pretty common. Now, the ventilation of the seats is right here on the bottom. And this button you probably won't need in Miami. This is the heating of the seats, but you still know it's here for you in case you're getting in Miami for some chilly weathers, which does not really happen. Now, also from this panel, you can control lock of the car. You can lock the car pressing this button on the bottom, and unlock, also a button on the bottom. The hazard lights right here in the middle. In case you are being pulled over, you may need to use this button. Now, if you want to turn off Parktronics, that's the button you go for. You click in and your Parktronics is off, and then you click again and they're on. Now, automatic shut off is right here on the right. You click it and it's off, and when this little light is on, it means this automatic shut on and off is actually active. Now I will go over the volume controls, which is here. You just slide with your finger to the right to increase the volume and slide to your left to decrease the volume. Right here we have navigation, radio and media, and telephone controls. Also in the middle console you have armrest, button to open it, and inside you have two cup holders which you can open manually like this. To close them you press in and they stay inside, and then to lock the armrest again you push the same button. Now get ready, very important feature, how to connect your phone to the vehicle. But it's quite easy. You just need to go to the menu of media, and then you go to the bottom to the options. Next you go to Bluetooth audio devices, and Bluetooth audio devices again, search for audio devices, and you start your search. The vehicle is searching. Also on your device you will see popping up the vehicle name as soon as you connect on the dashboard computer. And you need to confirm pairing and allow syncing, obviously. Now give it some time. Now we are connected. You can listen to the music from your device as well as talk on the phone via the speakers. As I mentioned in the beginning, this vehicle is very powerful. So that is why it has different modes for driving for you to enjoy the most powers. That's the button to change them. So now it's GT mode, that's the most basic. You click it again to go to the sport mode, and you click again to go to the Sport Plus, the most enhanced one. And on the right you have the suspension modes. You click on it, this is Sport mode for suspension and a Sport Plus mode for suspension as well. In case you want to go manual, you also can do that. You need to switch to the drive mode first, and then you can upshift and downshift with the pedals behind your steering wheel.